welcome back, my friends, and thank you for joining me today. Thank you for any new subscribers and people that have come into my channel. And if you know me at all, you know that my life is filled with memories and making memories. And I'd like to share with you something that I did during COVID. And I turned this old recipe book into a memory book. And it represents my mom in so many ways. My mom was given this cookbook by her nanny, and I have held on to it and treasured it. And I thought I would share it with you. So I took this book, and I didn't want to destroy the cover. And inside of the page, of the first page of this book, was this: to Bernice, which is my mom, from Grammy and Grandpa, 1946. This was the year that my mom and dad were married. So I didn't take any of the book apart. I just inserted some signatures with elastic bands because I didn't want to ruin any of this book. It's so old. I took decorative paper and I put it at the front and the back of the inside cover. And then on my computer, I put quotes and sayings that related to my mom. Be bold enough to use your voice, brave enough to listen to your heart, and strong enough to live the life you've always imagined. And I bet starting off in their life during the Depression, life wasn't easy for my mom and dad. But I used just simple punches to embellish these pages and old pieces of lace. Now, I'm not going to read all of this, but because it's very emotional. This is meaningful to me, but it's my memories of my mom and where she was born to a poor family, and the struggles that my mom had as a girl, young woman in her life. And I just filled it with pockets of memoirs. My mom was a woman of faith. She loved the Lord, but she struggled in so many ways with depression, probably because of things went on in her childhood. So I used a recipe card and just did a punch there and put memories of Mom. My mom loved to bake. She baked, and I got a lot of my inspiration from her. She sewed, so I've kept some memorabilia of old sewing bobbins. I've just used craft paper for the signatures. Winnie the Pooh, I used quotes. She loved children. My mom loved kids and loved our grandkids. And if I cry, I will, but it's wonderful memories. She always had friends. My mom had a way of listening to people. She always listened to people. And she considered friends of hers like stars. So any journaling I did it on recipe cards. My mom people would unload on my mom, even though my mom had difficulties herself. So I just wrote all the memories of Sundays, roast beef dinners. I just used pieces of lace and netting to insert memorabilia, netting. I put in some of these pages were loose, so I took them out and I just inserted them with a clip so I could save them. My mom found purpose in quiet moments when no one but God saw the work of her hands. She was a giving lady, a wonderful mom. My mom tried everything. She made my sister and I laugh the other day. We were talking online about the hats my mom made with a good friend, and if you looked at these hats today, they were ridiculous, but my mom thought they were pretty cool. And just like everything, my mom tried everything. Nothing held her back. So I kept the cookbook intact and then added other signatures every so often. My mom died of cancer and difficult years, but her faith stood strong. And I know that because of Jesus Christ, I'm going to see her one day. My faith in the Lord is strong. My mom was a teacher's assistant. She went back to school to train to be able to work with children. And I've just captured all this. This will be passed down, hopefully, to my grandchildren to read about their granny, their grandma. And I've just made little journal books here. I used paper, like decorative paper, just to designer paper to make it good. I used an envelope just to put tucks and things that were reminding me of Mom. There's another recipe that was coming out, and I hope this inspires you to give it a try. Different quotes of Winnie the Pooh. What day is it? It's today, squeak Piglet, my favorite day, said Pooh. Now this book, I don't know if my sons remember this, but my mom loved Norbert Nipkin. And this is a card that she addressed to my husband and me, Matt, Mark, and Ben, my sons, in 1988 for Christmas. See, I never throw anything out. I was just like my mom. And I haven't forgot. Sometimes I just can't remember the things I should, so we should write them down. Sometimes the smallest things take up the room in your heart. Look at this cookbook is full of stains because my mom loved to cook. And I kept every recipe in this book. I didn't throw any of it out. This book is pretty fragile. The pages are brittle, but it's lasted the years. So I hope this maybe inspires you to give something like this a try, and a different way of keeping your memories alive. And over this Christmas, everything I do, whether it's baking bread or sewing or making things, it's all inspired by a mom that loved her family. Every one of both my sisters, their families, my mom. The mom is the heart of the home, and I truly want to pass these memories on to you and to my family and people that I love. So may God bless you today, and as we almost are stepping into December, that you would know that God loves you and He cares for you. As we know that Jesus Christ is the reason for the season. Nothing else matters except knowing Him. So have a fabulous day, and we'll see you again. God bless.